The Ukrainian Air Force just got bigger. Someone gave Kyiv more MiG parts. Amazingly, considering the odds against them, Ukraine's airmen have more flyable fighters today than they did in early April, according to U.S. Defense Department spokesman John Kirby. Kyiv's Air Force has more operable fighter aircraft than they had 2 weeks ago, Kirby told reporters Tuesday. Donations of airplane parts made it possible. I would just say, without getting into what other nations are providing, that they have received additional platforms and parts to be able to increase their fleet size, Kirby said. The Ukrainian Air Force later clarified Kirby's claim, tweeting Wednesday morning that it officially had received only spare parts, not whole flyable airframes. The Pentagon Wednesday afternoon confirmed that, yes, the Ukrainians strictly have gotten spares. The governments of Bulgaria, Poland, and Slovakia weeks ago all signaled some degree of willingness to transfer to Ukraine old MiG-29s or spares for the same. Despite some diplomatic doublespeak, likely meant to insulate the countries from Russian retaliation, it seems some or all of the three possible donors handed over airframes or parts. The big question is just what condition Kyiv's air arm was in as the fresh jets arrived. If the Ukrainian Air Force continues losing planes at a high rate, the reinforcements might not last long. The twin-engine, supersonic MiG-29 was the most numerous type in the pre-war Air Force. As many as 70 MiGs equipped 3 brigades at 3 bases with 6 squadrons between them, 1 brigade each in the western, central and southern regions of Ukraine. Su-27 fighters, Su-25 attack jets and Su-24 bombers made up the balance of the Ukrainian warplane inventory, which stood at around 125 flight-worthy aircraft when Russia attacked on the night of February 23. Setting up at small airfields or even roadways, mostly if not entirely west of the Dnieper River, Kyiv squadrons survived the initial Russian air raids and rocket barrages. Ukrainian pilots quickly flew into action, tangling with Russian jets and bombing Russian formations on the ground. Kyiv's aerial losses were acute in those first few days.